Hello, it's me James and welcome back to another Minecraft Bedrock Edition tutorial. So in today's video we are going to be making a very easy, resource-friendly wither skull farm. That is correct. As you can see behind me, this is the exact farm that we're going to be building. Now because I'm in created, I have actually added some optional extras. Again, I'm going to talk you through what extras those are when we actually get into the tutorial. So as well, what you should know via this tutorial, you're only going to be finding out in today's tutorial how to build one module, and I'm going to be explaining how to link them all together. It really is quite simple. I wouldn't need to show you how to build a number of these modules because you can just add them as you choose to your nether fortress. So of course, every single one of these farms is pretty much going to be different because everyone's nether fortress is going to be different, and that's what we're going to talk about now. So just before we get into that, do me a solid and hit that subscribe button. If you've got any questions regarding this video or any other video on my channel, best place to get me is on the jamfam Discord. Now if you do not have Discord, you can always add me on the Twitter or the InstaJam, and I'll be happy to get back to you there. That being said, let's get straight on into today's video. So first things first, I want to say a massive shout out to Cat, who is actually a dog. He basically built one of these on Jamcraft and it was doing him really well. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to showcase this design. He also had a lot of help from Pirate Skeleton, so both of those guys are going to be in the description below. So as you can see, this farm is really quite unique because it actually kills the like big magma cubes as well, which is something that is really pesky and annoying. So that's a nice feature of this farm as well. And like I said, it pretty much does every single mob that spawns on the nether fortress, so you really are going to be wanting to make this in your world. So before you get on to the actual builds and the items that you are going to need, one thing that you are going to need for this kind of tutorial is definitely a selected nether fortress. Now the nether fortress is very important which one you pick. Now I've picked this one. Again, this probably isn't the best style to pick. Again, it is over lava, which is going to help out quite a lot, to be honest with you. Anything over lava like this is going to like be a little bit better, whereas anything on ground, like sort of like this area, is not going to be amazing. However, it still will work. I'm going to be doing this on Simply Survival, and I don't know if you've seen the fortress in Simply Survival. It is not that great. However, you can still get it to work, and basically how you get this to work even more efficient, I mean, it still will work, it just won't be as efficient as it can be. Basically, yeah, you just got to get those half slabs out and half slab any areas you don't want mobs to spawn. That does mean an area, I think it's 30 by 30, like a ball shape. So like basically imagine you had like a globe around you, a 30 by 30 globe, 30 up, 30 down, 30 out, 30 out. That is how far the radius is. So anywhere like in between 30 and so many blocks, I don't know how many blocks it goes to, that's where mobs will spawn. So as you can see, this little track that I've got set up here is 30 blocks away from the farm. This will allow me to actually stand far enough away so mobs can actually spawn, and that way we can actually get their lovely loot, as you can see. So you've got to be a certain distance away, so you really need to think about what nether fortress that you are going to use. Again, feel free to DM me pictures of your nether fortress and I can show you like the best areas to use. I mean, any way I can help you out, I will try to as much as possible. However, like I said, the best ways you are going to get these to work more efficiently is definitely by slabbing up. Now this took me quite some time, although I haven't done everywhere. I've done like little bits up here, but you can see other mobs are spawning. Now it's going to be even better if these mobs wasn't able to spawn. There's not a lot we can do about gas spawning, as you can see, but I mean, if all of these were covered in slabs like all the way around, the chances of them spawning are very like slim anyway. So you know, you've just got to like spawn proof as much as you can, and then you will be ready for the items you are going to need. Okay, so this is a rough list of materials that you are going to need. You're going to need a looting 3 sword to get the max efficiency of this farm. You're going to need a double chest for obviously the items. You are probably going to need a bigger storage system as well. I'm going to show you at the end of this video Jamcraft version of this farm, and you can see really how powerful it really is. A hopper, you're going to need 4 hoppers. You're going to need 3 droppers. Bring yourself 3 observers, 3 pieces of netherrack. Again, I'm fairly certain you may need 4 of each one of these, including the wither roses, but just bring 3 for now. And of course, bring yourself 1 nether brick block. I mean, you're just going to need some holder blocks. You need a few more than 1 as well. Of course, you're going to need a trident. Bring yourself some string, and of course that tripwire hook, and some slabs and some glass panes. Okay, so the next step you're going to want to do, obviously you've picked out your nether fortress now, so you're going to want to grab your glass panes and also your slabs. Of course, you're going to want to start slabbing everything up you think that could possibly like spawn a mob. Now I've got a little area here already set up and ready. Basically, as you can see, I'm going to remove some of these half slabs. In fact, I'm going to put that one back like so. I'm just going to place some on the front, and basically I've got some glass panes at head height. This is going to allow the mobs to spawn still and get pushed into one of these. Now normally the mob will spawn in the northwest corner of the block, so once a mob spawns, we will actually be able to see whether we can make one here. Now I've already done this and tested it out, but I want you guys to see that a mob will spawn here, so I'm just going to wait till a mob spawns here and I'll be back. Okay, so as you can see, we actually went 30 blocks away, and we've now got a blast that is spawned in these blocks like so. So now we need to basically deter which blocks he spawned in. So it's going to be the same one as all of these. So basically we are going to have we can basically remove the glass, should I say, just so he's stuck in that one pane like so. So we're going to keep covered up this one and that one. We're going to keep those uncovered, should I say, and we're just going to go ahead and, in fact, we can cover those up now, and we can go ahead and grab our piston. So now what you're going to want to do is go ahead and grab your pistons like so, and as you can see here, we've just put them straight on top of the half slab. So that's exactly what we're going to do. So we can go ahead and place a couple of half slabs and simply place those like that. Now of course this place is going to be in the way, but now we've got the position marked out. Remember guys, it's the they always go into the northwest of the block, so they spawn in the northwest of the block, right? So now we've got the position marked out, we can just let this guy free and we can get on with the rest of the build. So of course we're going to need the tripwire hook 1 block above the pistons, because if we had them below, it's always going to like knock itself, and when this knocks out, we don't want the string to basically get knocked out by the piston. So we're going to come just here, and of course if you're building more than 1 module, you're going to obviously take your string all the way across to 2 modules like this one. As you can see, this one goes all the way across to 2 modules, whereas this one I'm just going to do it on its own so you can really get the feel of it and see it. So we're going to put 1 there like that and 1 there like that. You know what, we're going to go 1 backwards, and we're going to go 1 backwards with this one as well, just so you can get a real good view of it. So here what we're going to do, you know what, we're not going to take out that slab, we're just going to place that slab there like so, and we're going to place blocks on top of these like that, and we're just going to basically lock it in on the sides. And of course we can go ahead and place some half slabs on top of there as well. Of course you don't want to block those actually, because that's where our trip wire hooks are going to go. Speaking of trip wire hooks, let's get those out and also get our string out. Of course we don't need a phantom membrane, so we're going to put our trip wire hooks there and there like so, and then we're going to link those up just like so. Really easy, and that should be done. So now all we need to do is pretty much link that up with a little bit of a redstone. So we're going to grab this redstone, we're going to go 1 on top like so. What I like to do is place a block here, remove these slabs like so, and of course we're going to want a block there again. We're going to grab our redstone and we're going to link all of that up just like so. And once you've done that, just to be safe, what I like to do is grab my half slabs once again and simply go over every single piece of redstone, including the pistons. This is obviously going to make your farm that little bit more efficient as well, because you're stopping those areas from mobs to be able to spawn. And there we go, everything seems to be neat and ready. So now what we need to do is actually find a position where we're going to want our kill chamber. Now the kill chamber is reasonably simple. What we're going to want to do is have a 4 by 2, 2 by 4, I don't know, like that size hole. Okay, so we're going to want to go down. This is where our initial kill chamber, in fact no, we're going to go down 3. That is where, you see here, this is where our top hopper is going to be. So, I mean, you don't have to put your hopper in now. I'm going to go ahead and put the hopper in now, just so I don't have to do it later. So, of course, we're going to go into this hopper line, which I got prepared earlier. You are going to go into a chest, or, I mean, you may have a hopper line as well, depending on how many modules you're going to start off with. I mean, you can always just start off with one module and then build your way up. As I'm doing, like, on this one. So, once you've got those hoppers in place, again, you don't have to do that exactly now. Basically, the block underneath this block, you want to remove it all the way round, and this is going to make room for our Trident killer. Now, this Trident killer, in my opinion, is probably one of the best ones on Bedrock. It is really simple to build, and yeah, I've never had any problems with it. So, like I did with your solid blocks of choice, it doesn't have to be this. I'm just using this to match it with obviously the fortress. So, you're going to want to bring your blocks around like so. In addition to this, now you want to grab your droppers. You're going to grab your observers. You are also going to grab your nether rack and go ahead and get yourself your wither rose. Wither roses are very important in this farm. We was going to do it without them, but they are very important, and I'll explain why when we come to them. So, first off the bat, what you are going to want to do is grab your dispenser and simply place that dispenser there like so. And then we are going to want to face a observer into that dispenser. When I say dispenser, I mean dropper, by the way, guys. And then we're going to have this block removed, okay, so we can actually go ahead and remove that and place a piece of netherrack. We are then going to place this wither rose on there, and we're going to repeat that process all the way around. So dropper, observer, netherrack, okay, so dropper, observer, and then of course netherrack, and of course this one here, we want that one to go as well. I mean, you could have a block here, and that is exactly what I'm going to do. So let me just grab some blocks. And like I said, yeah, you can just have a block there if you really want. It doesn't really matter. And I'm going to go grab my slabs again. And then we can finish that off. Just making sure it is spawn proof. There we go. So that is looking good to me. And again, we're just going to finish off this Trident system. We're going to go ahead with the dropper. We're going to go ahead with the observer. And then, of course, we're going to go ahead with the netherrack and the wither rose. Okay, guys, so the next step, very, very simply, all you're going to want to do is remove these blocks like so, and we're going to go ahead and place our pistons. Now, if you go ahead and remove one by accident, you can just place another hollow block and place that there. And finally, we want to place our final piston. So you can see that one's moving. That one's obviously moving because all this system is turned on at the moment. We can go ahead and turn that system off. And basically, it should have one piston extended still, as you can see. And that is looking good to go. We're pretty much, believe it or not, there. We've just got to seal this bad boy up. So, as you can see, if I was to trip this tripwire hook, I get pushed in here, which will then kill me. And then all my drops will go through to this. Of course, you're going to have a chest here instead. And then it goes through to my kill chamber. So, well, not my kill chamber, my collection system. So what I like to do as far as like tidying up goes, basically I like to get the same block like so, and I'm gonna go ahead and place some blocks there and there like so. I mean, we don't have to have blocks on there, but I like to have blocks. It doesn't matter, it's up to you. You just want to make sure everything's sealed up so nothing can escape. Basically, we're gonna have a piece of glass just here like so, and we're going to have a piece of glass on that front piece as well, just so we've got enough room for here. I mean, you don't have to put glass in. Again, this is completely up to you. So I'm going to change now to the half slabs, and basically we need to figure out this lid system. So basically on top of here, we're going to want to make sure we've got both pieces of stone on there like so, and we're going to come across on this one, and then we're going to come across like so. And that way nothing can get out there. They may be able to get in there, so what you may want to do is place a block there and a block there. That's going to do you all the favors. And of course, basically here, they want to be pushed, so you don't want to have a roof here because they wouldn't be able to get pushed into your kill chamber. You want to extend this one just here, and then of course, you can make this one just the same height if you really want. Again, what I'm going to do is I'm going to fully seal this up now anyway with nether, the same materials as this, as you can see. And basically, yeah, we can have some blocks there if we really want as well, and we can just replace those with half slabs, place some half slabs on the top, and as you can see, nothing's going to be able to get out of there now. And that is looking good to go. So now what we're going to have to do is I just want to turn this on just to check that all of the dispensers, well, all of them are working. So you can see that we've only got one working, and to make this system work, we've basically just got to do a little adjustment to the redstone. Now let me just show you this one down here because it will be different for you. I've got a lever on this one allowing it to like operate this, and as you can see, every single one, it goes on to that dispenser apart from this one. So we're gonna have to remove this block, go ahead and grab ourselves some redstone. And once we've grabbed that redstone, we can go ahead and just crouch space and place it on there. This is going to activate all of the pistons, and yeah, you are ready to go pretty much. So now you can go ahead, I mean, place a half slab on there by all means. You better be safe than sorry. Go ahead and place a half slab there as well. Now you're ready to go ahead and throw your trident in. What I'm going to do is turn this machine off. I find it a lot easier to do that. So let me go ahead and literally throw the trident in. Alright, so now I've got the trident. Basically, you want to aim at this piston. Basically, if you aim at the hoppers, it just won't do it. So you want to aim at the piston, and then it will allow you to aim. And we're going to throw 4 in there. I mean, you can add more if you've got more. It's entirely up to you. These are never going to break. It's going to be super awesome. And of course, you are going to need your looting 3 sword to get this to work the most efficient way possible. And then there we go, we can just literally cover that up, and that is a module complete. Of course, I have now got 5 modules, but I could add more modules like here and here if I really wanted to. In addition to this, I mean, I could make one of these tracks moving me around all of these nether fortresses, and I could even add modules on here and modules on here, and then like I said, have a track going round so I could actually activate them all at the same time. This thing could be really powerful. But yeah, basically that is pretty much it. As you can see, when we're far enough away, things will start to spawn. And of course, I forgot to turn the actual machine on, but when we turn that on, you can see that those withers are not having a good day. And fingers crossed, of course, when we hold our looting 3 sword, we've got even more chances to get those wither skulls. And like I said, yeah, this thing is really quite good if you've got the right nether fortress. Like I said, this one it's not actually the best. I'm going to show you one on Jamcraft now, and I'm going to show you what sort of like produce you're actually going to get from one of these machines if they're set up right. Now this one, like I said, it is set up reasonably decent, but it could be better. I mean, it could be like a much better nether fortress where it's like not near any of that land and stuff like that, where it's only this that you can physically allow mobs to spawn on, if that makes sense. So yeah, what I'm going to do now is quickly jump over to Jamcraft and just show you a little bit around. So you can see after pretty much, I don't know, 10, 20 minutes, maybe in half an hour, you can see we've got like 6 schools, and we've got loads of other stuff as well, including that lovely golden nuggets, and of course those blaze rods, and especially those with those skeleton schools. This farm is really good, and like I said, I'm going to show you a fully made, better version of this farm in Jamcraft, so you can really see the potential of what you can get out of this farm. Alright, I don't hate on the kid, but I totally just made a creative copy of Jamcraft. Now, just literally so you know I'm not cheating or doing anything, I'm going to go straight to the farm. Again, like I said, I'm not cheating. I just want to do this so you can get the best view of this possible. Again, this is going to help you out so much. I mean, before I seen this, I didn't want to make this farm. Put it that way. I mean, I got the idea. I thought, should I make the farm? When I seen the rates that it was producing on Jamcraft, I could not make this farm, if that makes sense. Okay, so I'm going to show you the nether fortress that Cat has used. As you can see, he's gone forward and done a massive amount of slabbing. This has helped the farm out massively. Again, like I say, this has helped the farm out massively. No doubt he is AFK under here somewhere. So I'm going to actually show you inside the farm and show you how much this thing actually can produce if you've got this set up right, like Cat has. So basically, you're going to go through here, and this is the actual system. You can see he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. He's got 6 modules set up just here, and they're all exactly the same. They look a bit more compact, and of course without the glass, because of course I just wanted to do it so you guys could see. But these are exactly the same modules as I'd showed you how to build previously, and of course I think these ones here are ready for even more modules. So he's going to go ahead and extend this to make it even more powerful. So where is he AFKing this? Well, if we come this way, we'll be able to see a little path down here, and you can walk down here, and basically this is his AFK spot. He's got a lever which turns on every single one of those Trident killers at the same time. Now I want to show you the loot that he's actually managed to obtain from this farm. We're gonna have to go back this way. His storage system is actually not with the AFK spot. I have no idea why, although it doesn't really matter. If we go down here, I'll show you. I mean, I'm fairly certain he's took the wither skulls for himself, but you can see this massive amount of storage, and you can see he's got a full double chest of stuff there. And I don't know if there's any more, but that one's not full. But you can see that these ones are pretty full. He's got 2 full chest of two double chest of stuff. Again, all different, loads of coal, loads of bones, and of course, yeah, I knew he would have. He's took the wither skulls, but I'm fairly certain he did say he had well over a stack of wither skulls. Again, this farm is really, really powerful. So guys, as you all know, I'm always down to make improvements to the farms that I showcase on my channel. So if you happen to build this design and you find any like modifications or things that you think I've done wrong on this video, please do me a solid and hit me up on the jamfam Discord. Like I said, if you've not got those, I've got the other social media, the Twitter and the InstaJam and stuff, and all of those are going to be in the description below. Again, I just want to say a massive thank you, and I do hope that this farm really helps you out in your world. I know that I'm going to be building this on Simply Survival, and I'm going to be building even more modules from this farm. So as you can see, I've got 5 here. I'm going to be going for at least 10 modules, and I'm going to try and do that in one sitting as well. So like I said, yeah, I've got a lot of work to do on Simply Survival before I'm actually ready to do this. That's why I wanted to showcase this in a creative kind of style. Again, I do hope this video helps you out in your world, and I will catch you on the next one.